Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hey.
Is everybody ready? We are crafting and sprinting tonight. Sorry, we're a tad bit late. I was testing out new technology. I have cameras above me, and I'll move it down later. And we're doing this we're going to do some ambiance videos. So I wanted to test all that out before I fumble on screen, which I cannot guarantee that I'm not going to fumble on screen regardless. But I wanted to have something up and functioning before I bring it to the general public. So, yes. Okay. So joining me tonight, I have my friend Liz, and she doesn't have a YouTube channel, but I don't want to corrupt her. She's one of the people that I know in my life that I'm like, I don't want to corrupt Liz. She's got her analog life.
That's right.
And I don't want to mess with that. I just love it as it is.
I just like to crash people's live streams. That's pretty much it.
And that is 100% fine. You can be a guest star on my live stream whenever you want.
Thank you.
You're a gem and a half, and I'm glad to have you as my friend.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh yeah, tonight I am feeling nice.
And then here's the shitty other friend I got. Here she is.
Right. This one down here, I already sent all my snark all day messaging her. So she's already got enough. So we're going to be nice now. Lee has a channel. And Lee, do you want to say anything about your channel while we're live and settling in?
Don't expect a lot from it right now.
Summer break. Yeah.
It's a good channel. It's a very good channel. I enjoy watching it a lot.
Yes. So tonight we are focusing on crafts because this is the craft portion of Summerween. So in the chat, let us know what you're crafting. And I'm going to start with these lovely ladies on screen first. So Liz, you're up first. What craft? You can share all of your crafts.
Okay.
What are your options tonight? What are you working on? Let us know.
Okay, so I do have options. I came prepared. The first thing I have is a little coloring book.
Yes,
and I thought I would do this page because I just thought it was super cute. I like a good pumpkin.
Yes.
So that is an option. I also, of course, because it's you, I know I have to have diamond painting. So I have my what do I have? Coasters. So I have a little ghost that's like pink and gray. So that felt Summerween. I also have these bugs, but this feels like, I don't know if people have watched the Candyman movie, but it felt like Summer Candyman, right?
No, but I need to.
Yeah. Oh, it's scary. And then I also, because y'all were talking about journals, it made me have guilt over the fact that I let my journal go at the beginning of the year, probably month 3. So I made a bunch of printables for the stuff that I do. So I got my June economic stuff, Race to the Great Pan Pizza, which is a book thing I'm doing. What else? I have Your Readathon. So I might put that together. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You've got options.
So many
options. And you can't go wrong with any of them. And I'm going to mix it up so you can mix it up. We'll do a couple different little sprints. So you got plenty of time tonight to, wherever the wind takes you, go with it. So Lee, what you got on the go?
Since you peer pressured me, I'm going to be diamond painting tonight.
I love it.
Also listening to a book at the same time because the only thing that's been making me happy reading wise is middle grade, and I have Europa, which is part of City Spy, so I'm enjoying that. So I'm going to listen to that while I'm doing this.
Perfect. I also have lots of options. So right now I'm going to switch a couple different diamond paintings, but I have this one you can't even see. It's all covered up, but the bottom is a skull. They're bookshelves, like apothecary, haunted bookshelves. So I have this little skull done. So I did that last night when I couldn't sleep. And then I have my spooky summer coloring book. And I started this last summer. And I'm not one of those girls on social media that has these crazy layouts. But I did this pirate ship last year and stuff. So I'm excited to get back in on this coloring book. It's got so many fun summer things. I'll show the back too. And I'll probably put this in a video of ones that I wanted, recommendations if you want a fun summer craft. I'll probably do that and put that up soon. So there's that. I have my Summerween journal because my new friend Kelsey from Slime and Slashers, what's her new channel name?
Kelsey's Nostalgic Life.
Yes. She has really inspired me. She does not Summerween. She does Old School April OSA, and she's really into journaling and things. And so she got me inspired in doing some journaling. So there's that. And then I have my little flow art. I've showed Kat. I think I influenced Kat to get this.
Yes,
but
you did.
These are these little these dot by letters, and they come with markers on the back. And then these new ones, which is really cool, is they, instead of like, you used to have to scan this like QR code to get the colors that they suggested, but now they have them like already put out on this like page. So you don't have to keep going back to the QR code and like going back to the website. So they give you suggestions. You can do your own, but I always do the suggestions just because this is supposed to be stress-free. I'm not like, if I don't know what the picture is, I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
So I want to just take their advice, and they have not steered me wrong yet. So, and this is, again, not, I have said this multiple times, I am not sponsored, but Melissa from Melissa and Doug, if you are out there in the universe, hit me up. I have been screaming about these books and this product for months now, maybe almost a year. So please sponsor me. This is not sponsored, but I am open to options. So let me know.
Nice.
I love that.
To. I will be begging for a sponsorship for the next 20 years. I don't know. So you guys will get tired of me until Melissa somebody finally reaches out to Melissa and is like, talk to this chick because she really wants to be sponsored because she loves your product. Anyway, so that's my options. So let's go quickly through the comments a little bit, and then we'll start our first sprint. And if anybody's wondering, this blank screen down below me is my phone that's going to project the craft that I'm currently working on. So that is the tech that I had to set up before we started tonight. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. Hey, Pearl. Hello. I'm ready to hang out with everyone and my projects. Yes, she's very excited, and I'm really glad she is with us tonight. She did a little shorter walk so she can get back in time to tidy up after my sprints and get settled. So she sprinted all day on her channel. I popped in for a second and she was sprinting. And so now she's sprinting on ours. So that's dedication, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, Mary Jo. Hello, everyone. Just hopping on to hit the thumbs up. Have fun with your crafts and see you soon. Thanks, Mary Jo. I don't know. Hello. Pearl said hi there to Shadow and Alicia. Hello, Blake, just joining, about to eat dinner, and really quick, and then I'll be back to hang out with you in the chat. Amazing. Thanks for joining us, Alicia. And Pearl says hi to Alicia. Alicia says hi to Pearl. And Cajun, geez. See, the problem that I'm having right now is you guys can't hear it, but I have an echo, so it's really throwing me off. It's like right above me, and it's like everything I say, it's echoing. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out later. Cajun says, hi, I'm joining for this first sprint reading The Locked Room Murder by Bluebell Nope #1. Nice. And Pearl is saying hi to Cajun. Cajun says hi to Pearl. And Anita says, hi, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good evening tonight. I'm reading Pose Before Dying by Alex Erickson. And that's the yoga one. Has anybody else read that? Lee, have you read that? It's like there's a cat doing yoga on the cover. It's very cozy mystery coded. Like it's clearly a cozy mystery. It's fun. I haven't read that series, but I read his like cafe one. And she's reading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling.
I haven't read that one either.
Really?
I've never read Harry Potter, no.
Oh, cool.
No judgment. It just for me, it always seems like there's like, I'm always shocked when I hear somebody that hasn't read them, just because so many people have read them. So.
I had a person at work today because I guess Toy Story 7 is coming out, and they're like, oh, you've never watched Toy Story? I'm like, no, I've never. They're like, wait, what? You never watched Toy Story? Like, I was 8 years old when it came out. I'm like, I was 18 when it came out. We were at different levels of life. So no, I did not watch it.
You've never seen Toy Story, even like with kids in your life?
No. Let me tell you, the kids in my life were very weird. I was only allowed to watch, by their standard, I was only allowed to watch 2 cartoons with them. I only could watch Fairly Odd Parents with them. and the community TV show SpongeBob SquarePants. They didn't want me to watch anything else with them. Take them to the park. That was the only other activity I could do with them.
I mean, those are two classic kids
I love them both.
So yeah,
no.
Interesting. Yes, Toy Story is good. At least the first.
I heard at some point it gets too emotional, so I'm like, you know what? Don't get invested in the toys. Don't do it.
I was out after one. Like I liked the OG. It wasn't emotional enough, and then I don't need anything else. Like I don't need to see. I mean, I'm sure they're all good, but as far as the emotion level, I went through the ringer with Jessie and 2, so I don't need any more than that.
I watched them all cry.
I don't know.
And cry and sob.
I don't like to feel feelings.
Yeah.
Liz is like, I love to feel my emotions. It's like that Ron Burgundy. I'm in a glass case of emotion, right? Isn't that from Anchorman? I haven't even thought about that movie in forever. Oh, my head is a wild place tonight. And Pearl is saying hi to Anita. And Pearl is going to edit her Summerween TBR video. That is also crafting, and that's amazing. I love it. I support. Hey, Angela. Hello. Happy Tuesday. I'm getting ready to knit on my sock projects. I'm hoping to finish reading The Friendship Club by Robin Carr sometime tonight. I'm at 86%. You could, if it's not audio, you can switch back and forth because we'll do some sprints and you'll have time. So, yay. Hey, Amy. Hi, everyone. I'll be joining for a little bit and working on my collage journal. Amazing. And Pearl is saying hi to Angela and Amy, and Angela is saying hi back, and Annie says hi all, I'm reading What They Don't Know by Susan Furlong. Nice. And Pearl is saying hi to Annie. So at that point I'm going to pause this and we'll start a sprint. What do we think, 30 minutes?
Sure.
Opinions on Friends. I don't have opinions on this yet because this is my first craft sprint, so I don't, like 30 minutes you think is okay enough for everybody?
Yeah,
sure.
We sound good? Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to star this and we are going to craft. So give me a second to set all of this up. Okay, so we're going to start some ambiance. My desk is never big enough for all of my endeavors. Hold on. Did you hear all that ice? I'm trying to.
The ghost just moved. Oh my god, so cute.
I know they're animated. I mean, I'm sure that they're, I don't know.
And the cat.
Are they okay? I think they're okay. It's like they were like moving very like weirdly slow. I think it was just my internet buffering.
See, okay. I don't even need this emotion. I'm all emotional over them. Never mind Toy Story over here.
Look at the ghost. Look at the ghost.
Look at this little ice cream. It's a skull.
I know. This, okay, if anybody wants to ever know, this is how I show up at the legit beach. I look like these ghosts. I am covered from head to toe. I am not kidding. The only thing that's different between me and these ghosts is my face is out. But I have a caftan that literally covers my entire body all the way down to like my ankles because I am, even though I'm a former lifeguard, I am a sunburn city. I burn the second I go outside. So I am covered. I have Crocs on. I have a giant hat, giant sunglasses, sunscreen from like here to there. So this is how I look at the beach, guys.
You need to have a book retreat and we can recreate this.
Yes. I absolutely 1,000% I'm in. Let's do it. And I'm going to find us this skull bolt. Like this has got to be in our retreat. So, okay, enough of me talking. I'm going to flip this on.
All professional.
Can we see it enough? Okay, so we're going to, but my banner's going to, maybe I can do a ticker banner and that won't mess it up. Okay, so we're going to see you guys back in 30 minutes. So 6:50. Enjoy crafting.
Thank you. You too.
always hate coming back because I always feel like I'm gonna scare somebody. What did everybody do? What did you work on?
I have to change glasses.
Yes.
I did some diamond painting and it was awesome. If
What
people
did you-
haven't tried it, please do. It is the most relaxing thing I think I've ever tried.
Yes. And
Great.
it's really funny that you say that because I have a friend who I think was like really into diamond painting at one point, and I kind of was like, oh, I don't know. It seems very like intricate and very like I don't know how else would you guys describe it, like intricate and just intimidating maybe.
Yeah.
But it's not. Just you got to figure out the system. You got to figure out what works for you. There's no wrong way to do it. It's just, yeah, just pick something. And Lee just started and she chose to do a giant canvas, and not a giant canvas, but like a pretty big size. And then Liz started with coasters. So I don't think that there's any wrong way to do it. I started with like a partial canvas from Marshall's for Christmas. It was like a gingerbread house that you put the diamonds on. So that's also, you can do partial kits to see if you like it. And it actually looked really cute on my bookshelf for the Christmas season. So just all kinds of different things. You don't have to get those giant, massive kits from the big companies. I mean, you can go to Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Those are the two that I recommend to people because they're cheaper, right? I mean, like the bigger canvases you get from Hobby Lobby are like $8. They have everything you basically need to start. And, you can use it for decoration if you would like. It's not a huge time commit. I mean, it's not like a huge commitment as far as just trying to see if you like something. And then and if you really love it and want to explore things like Diamond Art Club, or I just ordered from this indie shop called Pressed and Placed. You can do stuff like that. So I'll show people if they're interested in my hauls. I don't know. I've ordered a couple different orders and nothing has shown up. So that's a whole different story for a whole different day. I think my Diamond Art Club doesn't release till like the 15th of June. So I don't think they ship those until later. I think I like pre-ordered them. And then I think the Pressed in Place, I think those are like made to order. So like once you order them, they like customize and like custom make them. So they're not like ready to go until somebody orders them, which is all fine.
The dollar store also usually has like little magnets if you just want to try it out. And they're so cute. I mean, they look really nice on refrigerators. So.
And bookmarks too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely agree with Liz. That would be another. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to do this hobby. You can choose. They add up, but you can choose what you want to do and like what you want to spend your money on. You don't have to have the like fancy trays. It's just all whatever you want to do and how, if you get something, how it like enhances your craft. So that's my soapbox on crafts. I feel now like that I've influenced 2 people, maybe possibly more. I feel like I do have a little bit of knowledge, and it's actually really nice. This is like the first like thing I've been like craft influenced and like be able to share my knowledge with other people and be like, actually, this is easy. This is how you want to do this, because like take the knowledge that I learned. I want to like help people. So it's been really nice. So which coaster did you work on?
I wound up working on the Bumblebee, so you can kind of see it a little.
And that's actually really cute because I always like bees because my name's Blake, and so I like a lot of bees. And then my nephew calls me Aunt Bee, so that a bee is always fun. So yeah, Lee, what did you get up to?
I just want to first start by saying I didn't want to do this. You peer pressured me into this. I bought them and I'm still like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, why did I just waste my money on this? I really don't want to do this.
Lee!
And I didn't want to, but then it was like, all right, you know what? We're doing crafting sprints. I needed to get practice ahead of time. And then like the next day I was like, I should just call out of work and stay home and just do this. Like,
right? It's so
I haven't called out from work, but there are days like, especially on the weekends, where I'm like, okay, and I'm going and going and going, and then like I'm listening to my audiobook and I'm going to town, and then Justin's like, it's time for lunch or it's time for dinner, and I'm like, what time? Like I got my glasses on and I'm like, what time is it? Where has it been? So,
but yeah, I got to the part I wanted to finish, like that I had sectioned off, and I finished my book. So.
Yay! So I think there's some more finishers in the comments. So I'll do a laser show or a fireworks show for people when we get through the comments.
The fancy stuff.
All the fancy stuff. So let's see what other friends have been up to. Anita says, I was crafting before. I'm working on a paint by number, but I'm not crafting now. I'm going to just be reading, as I said above. No worries, but I haven't started a craft by number. Like paint by number. Has anybody done those before?
A long time ago when I was a kid. I liked it. Yeah, then.
Yeah. That's a new, not new, but it's been a resurgence. I think like either like you can do this like diamond art paint, or I think a lot of people are doing paint by numbers. So
I'm sorry, can I just jump in here really quickly?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, I want to encourage people to go to Hobby Lobby, not Michael's, because they're a pain in the ass. However, I did get an answer to your question.
Yeah.
The girl said she doesn't work in that department. However, the girl that does likes to do what they have is like their early bird setup. So that will be by the end of June. It'll be out before 4th of July.
Yes. Okay. So I can actually do my no by July, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
The early bird stuff will be out. All hardcore Halloween, fall, harvest, all that stuff will be August. So, but just
so I can look
for the buyers is set up in June, at the end of June.
So when you mean early bird,
meaning that the buyers who are putting things in the store wanted to do an early bird, as opposed to just their regular schedule that would be going in for end of July, beginning of August.
Okay, so hopefully we'll see some stuff.
That the girl that she knows likes to do early bird in the diamond painting category. Yeah.
Because I did get a text from my husband today, not to put him on blast. He was just like, I thought you were doing a no, like it wasn't a we statement. It was I thought you were doing a no by. And I was like, that's no by July. No by June doesn't have a ring to it. I only do things that have jingles. No, but, he puts up with me. Let's see what's going on. Anita says hi to Pearl, and IP says hi everyone. Reading Witches Get Stuff Done and making blueberry oat muffins. This sounds amazing, and I hope you like. Is that Aurora Lee Wally? I believe so. It's the Even Fall Witches series. The Even Fall Witches B&B. I don't know how to say her name. Pearl says hi to IP, and Willow says that sounds wonderful. And hi to Pearl. And Alicia says, I'm back from dinner. Hello, Blake, Liz, and Lee. Hello. What are you working on? Oh, she says she answers it for me. I'm working on my reading journal. Did you get an answer for me?
I'm looking right now.
I just wondered because you were like, I'm going to go look. I saw those like invisible fingers.
Yeah, and then I accidentally turned my keyboard off. I don't know why.
That's easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
Jill says hi to everyone, and IP is saying that they haven't read Harry Potter and probably won't. Yeah, to me, it seems like a lot of people, you grew up with it, you got interested in it when you saw the movies come out, or like peer pressured into reading it at some point, or like you're going back as like, oh, I never read that. Let me see what I'm up to. Or then there's the other camp that's like, I don't want it at all. So it's just interesting to see how people, I feel like that is one book series that everybody has some kind of feeling about. So
it is Witches Get Stuff Done by Molly Harper, Starfall Point #1. However, I was the idiot putting in reading Witches Get Stuff Done. So.
And I'm thinking of something else then too. I mashed two together. The Molly Harper is The Witches Get Stuff Done, and I loved it. There's 3 books in that series. And there's a Witches Bed and Breakfast, and it's got a similar title, but that's a cozy mystery. Jill says, I'm having dinner. Cheese ravioli with Alfredo sauce, cleaned the microwave, and making fresh ice cubes. I made ice earlier today. I need to turn my ice machine
for the
on.
reminder again. I need to make some ice cubes.
That's funny. I don't need cartoons making me cry. Absolutely. I agree. Thank you, Cajun. And Storm says, hello, just watching Rogue Killer Crocodile movie with Dad. Okay, Storm, I have a request or a ask of you. Would you give me like a couple of really like your favorite creature features that I want to watch some creature features this summer? I think July would be so much fun to do a creature feature. So let me know what because I know you've watched like a ton with your dad. So let me know what you like. Because I haven't seen, is Tremors a creature feature?
I love Tremors.
Is that bugs?
I don't know.
No, they're like these giant worms that come out of the ground.
Worms.
That's right.
Yeah. You're missing out on a really cheesy, great movie.
Well, I think Elizabeth likes it too. Elizabeth from Lizzie Faye Loves Books.
I think she does.
I think that's like one of like the movie, like a cheesy movie that she likes. Mm-hmm. Alicia says, I miss the old school cartoons, Flintstones, Jetsons, Rainbow Bright, and more. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I catch those on Tubi every once in a while. But yes, I miss those too. And Cajun saying hi to your dad and Storm. And Jill got her new Brenda Novak book box today, and we are reading The Shippers by Catherine Center. I can't wait to hear what you think. I love a Catherine Center. Lee, are you still reading or you want to read a Catherine Center? I
just got it in from the library. The rom-commers just came in.
And Patty Mirren is the audiobook narrator. She has St. Louis ties, but she is a delightful. She's so tiny too. She's like literally like the tiniest person I've ever seen in real life. Liz, have you read Catherine Center?
I have not. Sorry.
Do you like women's fiction / slight rom-coms?
No.
Okay. Not me. Scratch her. Don't read Catherine Center.
I love to hear about them.
Yeah, no, I get it. And there's nothing like that is literally her. She started out more like women's fiction, but now she's more into rom-coms. Mm-hmm. Don't like Spice. She is a really good one to read because she always like her husband's a science teacher for grade school kids or middle school, and so she's like, I do not want to write books where my husband's like students can be like, ooh, what is this, like that kind of a thing. So she's just like, everything is very PG with her Spice. So just a little sidebar. Anita says, hey, Storm, I'm glad you're having fun with your dad. Hope everything is cooler in your house. I think you have at least one working air conditioner right now. So hopefully your brother's coming over to help out. Thank you, my little ambiance. I feel like my ambiance, this one specifically, has caused more creative chatter amongst the chat than any other ambiance I've ever put on, because like I saw in like the comments, I think Cajun was like, it's not moving. Is it dead? So I'm like, what is going on? So we'll get to it. But yeah. Storm says Cajun Dad says hi, and Willow likes my ambiance. Thank you. See, this is the chatter. Anita says, look at that kitty. I think I'll name him Midnight. Oh, yeah, that's definitely cute. A Midnight. What? I'm sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, it was cute. Maybe if I move this. Sorry, it's just literally echoing in my ear. Angela says hi to Storm and Storm's dad. And Kristen. Hey, Kristen. And Pearl says hi to Jill and Storm. Jill likes my picture. Picture's adorable. Thank you. I'm not saying like I burn instead of tan. Yes, I was the albino lifeguard. No shame to people who actually are albinos, but I literally was. I would go from the beginning of the summer, I'd be as white as I am now, and just pale. And then I would burn to a lobster level. And then I would go back to the white paleness. I would never get this like nice crisp tan ever. And my sister, she's like running around. She looks like at the end of the summer, she looks like she's wearing, if she would like just take off everything, she looks like she'd be wearing a swimsuit. Like that is how deep her tan is. Like you would never know that she like, it would just be like, oh my gosh. So like we are complete opposites. So it's just really funny. IP says the ghost beside the cat is smoking. No wonder it's a ghost. What? Is it smoking? I'm watching it now. It is.
I missed that.
It's smoking an invisible. Let me show you. That's wild. I didn't even. So it's smoking an invisible cigarette of some kind. Hold on. It'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Right?
The ashes on the ground. Look at that.
Yeah. Okay.
that's so funny.
I feel like we need this visual while we keep talking about this ambiance. And then IPO, and that's why she isn't. That's why. Is that why she's doing? Okay, so I think it's not moving. That makes more sense. I thought she was yawning. Oh, I mean, I could see that too. And then the cat seems real. He's looking around like what the heck are those white things? Love this commentary. I think the one with the bow must be asleep. She's not moved. She's had too much rum punch. That rum punch over here, that's getting to her.
That's why she's got the sunglasses to like hide that she's like knocked out.
It's a Weekend at Bernie's situation.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. I think the comments. That smoking ghost. I didn't watch these before I put them on. Clearly.
That's hilarious.
We'll go with Amy, and then we'll do another sprint. Amy says, "Sorry, I'm late. You're never late. I was getting dinner at McDonald's. Tonight I will read some of the Summer We Buried. Let me know if you're liking the book. And is anybody else migraine sufferers who do the McDonald's migraine?
What is that?
You apparently, according to science now, because TikTok is science, a large, crisp fountain Diet Coke from McDonald's. I don't know if it has to be diet or regular, but it's a Coke. And a fry, like a big, nice, hot French fry, gets rid of your migraines or helps you get rid of your migraines. I swear by it. It does help to me. So, and then you get that app, and they have all those kinds of deals. It's a thing. So if you haven't gotten the McDonald's app, get the app. Always have an app.
Out of control.
Okay, I'm off my crazy soapbox. And one more thing, Cajun finished her book. And
I'm not surprised, but
no, I'm not either. So that's for Cajun, but Cajun's gonna get like fireworks in a minute. And the how was actually unique. So I'm gonna have to put that on my TBR. Okay, with that, let's do another 50-minute sprint. Sound good? Not 50 minutes. 30-minute sprint. So then we can get back to the chatter and we can talk about diamond painting. If anybody has craft questions, we are not experts, but if you have any questions, hit us up in the chat. I always like to talk about my diamond painting. Should I?
No.
Excuse me?
No, you don't.
Listen, Blake, I bought this because of you. Like, this is
I bought this because of you.
Where's mine? Unite.
We have a storefront.
Peer pressured.
Which one do you have? Liz has the pink one.
I have the green one.
I have the green one. I almost bought the pink one today from Hobby Lobby. I like peeked my little head in there, and I couldn't just walk out with just that. So I was just like, meh, that'll be my next.
I got mine from Michael's, but I still use the one that comes with the kit too. So you don't have to buy something.
You don't.
Yeah, everything you need comes with the kit. So you
Yeah.
don't have to buy anything extra.
I still have one of the ones that came with the kit, but I do like, I don't remember what kit this one came from, but do you have one of these?
No.
You should put one of these on your plastic one if you want it, if you still use it.
Oh,
it does help with like the grip, because it hurts after a while with this one specifically. So
idea.
Put one of these like old school pencil thingies on there. But yeah, so I like the one from Michael's, and one of my kits came with this like really super fancy one, and I was like, oh, okay, I see you, Michael's, with your fancy pens. Hobby Lobby, what you doing?
Came with like I don't think it'll open, like a little thing of that red stuff. Is this okay to use?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. The only problem with the red that I've noticed, sometimes if you get too much, and it doesn't, I think it's more of those like square red ones. The round ones don't seem to have as big of a problem, but sometimes like the wax will like, you'll see red wax on your canvas. So you just have to brush it off. Or like when I finish a diamond painting now, I take like an old soft toothbrush that I like got from the dentist and I never use. You know how they like give them out like Tic Tacs? I don't like the dentist toothbrushes, so I have one in my like little kit down here underneath my desk, and I just like brush off all of the excess like wax or whatever. So then when I seal it, there's no wax, just like in chunks.
Okay.
So
all the hacks, all the tips.
No.
I got all the hacks. I see. I watch the TikToks, so you guys don't have to. That is what it is. Like because I know Lee doesn't have TikTok, and I know Liz doesn't have TikTok.
No.
Liz is living her analog life, so if she doesn't have YouTube, she's just definitely not gonna have TikTok, right? I mean, I'm not just like putting words in your mouth, but I'm assuming you don't have TikTok.
I don't have TikTok. No.
So I'm doing the work for ladies, for my friends, Okay, so let's do another 30-minute sprint, and I will see you guys back here. What's 30 minutes from now? 41-ish, depending on how fast I get things going. So yeah. Okay, see you guys soon. Enjoy. clearly lost track of time. Give me 1 second.
Wait a minute.
I was expecting Liz's gentle coming back. I was like, where is she?
Oh my gosh. I really love your overhead view. Yeah, I'm trying not to get distracted, like watching, because I'm like, oh, I don't do that. It's such a better process that you have than I do. I'm just sort of kind of haphazard. So,
well, I mean, I think you just kind of, as you go and what, depending on what you're like working on, it's just like how your brain works and like what works for you. I don't think that there's anything, I don't feel like there's any wrong way. I've just been doing this for only a couple months, really. And so you just kind of figure out what works best. So, sorry. I need like a craft studio now that I'm a crafter. Maybe I'll do another YouTube channel, a craft YouTube channel. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. I can't. Can't even.
You can get a she shed.
What? I need a she shed. Don't even get me started with a she shed. The problem is, like, if I got a she shed, it would have to be like the most bougie she shed, because I would need power, I would need air conditioning, I would need heat, because like, and it's not like just me personally, but like if the stuff that I would put in my she shed, I would want to be climate controlled. So like crafting stuff would go bad if you had it in a she shed in like, because like we're under a heat advisory and it's supposed to be 106 heat index right now, and so that would melt in the she shed. The wax would be liquid, I think, at some point. So I just can't. But how did you guys do? Liz, did you get your coaster did you do part? Did you
got my little coaster done? And this is all I do, honestly. I just throw magnets on the back and put them on my refrigerator, and it glows now. In the night, I don't even need like a little night light. It just glows.
I want a picture. I want you to
I'll send you a picture. It's it's only halfway done, but
I love a blinged out fridge. It's amazing. Lee, what'd you get up to?
I actually made dinner, knocked half of it onto the ground, had to clean that up, realized, what the heck's this little jar over here? Oh, that was all the seasoning I was supposed to add that I didn't. Then when I did, it was like, oh, this is hot. My mouth was on fire, but it was delicious. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Is this the first time you've made your...
This is the first time making this like cowboy pasta thing or whatever, but it was really good. There's a lot of leftovers, and I cleaned up the mess. So
productive. I mean, it doesn't. Again, we don't have to craft. That's just the theme.
Well, I feel like cooking has an art to it as well. But,
absolutely.
The cleaning up now. The cleaning up I could have done without, but
I mean, yeah. But that's even just cooking in general. So. But I don't want anybody to feel like they have to craft. You can read, you can be productive, you can do whatever you want. We're just we're on screen, we're doing crafts, but we can also read. So that's kind of what the goal is.
I didn't want to clean up, so that wasn't part of what I wanted to do, you know.
I emptied the dishwasher.
Okay.
Because I realized, it's 7:30, and I was like, Bernard needs to eat tonight. I washed his bowls because they're like human bowls. They're just like big white pasta bowls that he eats out of. He decided that he did not like the metal like bowls that we bought him. So he eats out of human bowls that are like special Bernard bowls. We don't eat out of the dog bowls. Right. Like clarify that for people in the world. But they got washed in the dishwasher. So I had to remember to do that. So I did that, and he's living his best life over there. My husband's at a work thing, so it's just me and Bernard, he's living his best life. I was telling Lee earlier, I yelled at a lady today in a parking lot who was yelling, who was bringing their dog into like a self-wash place. This lady came out of her car with a standard poodle, and I was like, I'm screaming out my car window. And if I drive a black car with like ridiculously tinted windows, we bought it like that. I did not tint my windows, but like you cannot see me inside. So I'm screaming out the window, hey, I love your dog. Is that a standard poodle? The lady's like, yeah. And I was like, I have one too. What's its name? So I was like, I told Leo earlier, I was like, you can unfriend me. You can like not be friends with me anymore because
I actually thought when she was starting to tell me the story, she was about to like flip out on this lady. And then I was like, oh, it was like a cute dog story. Okay.
Dog story. The dog's name was Gerald, in case anybody wanted to, or Glenn. I think it was Glenn. Sorry.
They're very human dog names, so I think they would have been friends.
Yeah, and they're the same age, and they're both black standard poodles. So I knew right away because his tail was like a little, there was like a stub. Bernard's has like a cat tail. Like his tail is like fully grown. They never docked it. And so when he goes around, he has no butt awareness. So it's just knocking everything over at all times. And his tail is very like whip-like. And so he'll like hit people. He assaults Justin daily, my husband, because he's constantly like smacking him with his tail because he's so excited and he just doesn't have any butt awareness. Anyway, that's enough about Bernard. I could go on. He's a poodle. If anybody hasn't had a standard poodle in their life, they are extremely intelligent, but they're also like their own person. They're kind of like cats. They like do their own thing and they don't want to be told. Like they will do it when they want to do it. It's totally their world. We just live in it. So, but he doesn't shed and he's great. He's hypoallergenic. And Amy is saying, yay to Cajun. Oh, believe me, we will have some fireworks later for all of the finishes. The craft finishes, the book finishes that you did. You cleaned up a kitchen full of mess. Finish. That works too. Annie got to page 23. And Amy got, watched a bit of BookTube and collaged. Perfection. Anita is on 75% in Pose Before Dying by Alex Erickson. And Anita, do you like that series? I think there's 2 books in that series, and he doesn't crank them out like he does The Coffee Shop. So let me know if you like that one. Alicia said she finished and cleaned up dinner. She was also cleaning up dinner. Lee, you had a kindred spirit there. And started stared at the tile floor for a bit, and then worked on my reading journal. For those of you who don't know, Alicia like had a I don't even know what to call it. It was like a whole thing with her library that she has this really cool. I've seen some of her lives, and she's got this really cool setup with her library, and so she's rebuilding her library. So hopefully you've got you're like making really cool choices. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like when you're all done. Amy said awesome to Cajun, and Amy got to 40%. There's so many Amy's back to back. Anita says yay to, or congratulations Cajun, and Pearl said got my TBR video started and finished. The scarf I have been working on, nice, and now I'll have to block it before I mail it. Nice. And you mail out your crafts, nice. You're so giving. I don't know if anybody would ever, like, I see these people on Facebook and they're like, oh yeah, does anybody like mail out or give out or sell their diamond paintings? And everybody in the comments is usually like, no, why would you sell your diamond paintings? Because like it's more of like a craft that you personally enjoy, and then like you enjoy the enjoyment that you did doing it and then like displaying it. And I've done stuff for like family, like just giving them like a thing that I finished, but I can't imagine just like selling my diamond art. I don't know, I just don't feel like, to each their own, but I just don't feel like I could do it. Could you sell your coasters, Liz?
Yes. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't sell, but I would give them to people because I'm going to run out of room. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, there's a limit to how many coasters I can have in my life.
Do like a themed. If you have a friend who's like a wino likes wine, you could put like a whole little basket together with some coasters, and that's fun. Yeah, little gift. Put that in a gift. People love like that kind of stuff, but they wouldn't buy it for themselves. But they're like, oh, look at this craft. My friend Liz made it. Like my friend cross stitches, and she gives me like spooky cross stitches that she makes, and I'm like, oh, they're all over my shelves. They just make me happy because I can't do that. So Jill got to page 29 in The Shippers by Catherine Sinner. Nice. Amy said, this is fun, Blake. I hope you do this kind of sprint again. Thank you. Heading out for tonight. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will have craft sprints again. Yes. Not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. It might just be me and Liz. If you are crafty and you are out there and want to join me, let me know. But I have to know you first. Like I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with just like random people like for the first time. But Lee is gonna not be here because she's on vacation. So Liz and I can hold down the fort, or we can invite a friend. We'll see how it works out. Christy says, just joining the sprint, feeling rough today for my new chemo. Oh, working on my daily reads first. 4 out of 5 done at that sprint. We'll start crafting after this last bit. Yeah, and take it easy. Take care of yourself. That's hard. So we're here to sprint and give you virtual hugs. So Anita said, I also do adult coloring, but I like the Joanna Basford's adult coloring books. My favorite medium is my favorite medium with the colored pencils, and my favorite medium for paint by numbers is acrylic paint. Nice. The Joanna Basford's adult coloring books, are those like the whimsy pretty? I think they are. They were really popular when I worked at Barnes & Noble. Like I saw them all the time, and they were these really pretty elaborate ones. So I hope that's what that is.
Pretty.
Yeah. And they have like different themes. Sometimes they're like book themed too. They're really cool. Pearl says, hi there to Christy. I hope you feel better soon. Yes. Alicia said, I love Harry Potter. I've done a diamond painting with Harry Potter.
Nice.
I need one.
Actually, Googling that.
I have one. I have the crest from
that one.
I do. I might do that soon. I told my husband, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy this last drop, and then I'm not gonna buy any more diamond painting for like Diamond Art Club for a while. Like if I pick one up from like Hobby Lobby or whatever, they're cheaper. But I did say if the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire poster one that they have drops, I will be picking that one up because that is my favorite book of the series. Is number 4. So that was like the one thing I was like, I will get that one. I also said that about the crest too, so ignore me. P says, I can see that, Lee. I'm a reading witch. Love it.
I was just like, why isn't reading witch get stuff done coming up? And I'm like, nothing. I'm like,
we're all a little reading spooky witches this season. We're leaning into it real hard. Kristen says, I don't need to go through the heartache of Dobby and the twins. Oh, don't even get me started. Oh, I didn't forget about it, but I just kind of like put that at the back of my head for a while. Pearl said, I was at the midnight. Sorry, did you say something, Lee?
No, I was just feeling sad, just thinking about Dobby.
Now I'm sad. I was going to brush it off, but now I'm dwelling. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Pearl says, I was there at midnight helping open the box of one of the new HP books because I was the only person who had cutting tools on me. I got the first book. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Sidebar, if anybody ever needs anything, I am very good at opening book boxes with my bare hands. No tools needed. Though I was opening boxes last night, we were hosting Shawnee McGuire, who's a sci-fi fantasy author, and I am ripping these apart with my, like, not ripping, but like pulling everything apart and like unboxing these books. And my boss looks at me and goes, do you need a tool? And I was like, I got my fingies. I'm good. I was almost done, and she was like, are you sure? And I was like, I got this. Like, I've been doing my job has been books for too long, so I can open the boxes with my fingies. Watch The Shape of Water. Yes, I need to watch that. I've never watched it. Has anybody else seen it? Liked it?
Yeah, I liked it.
My sister and my mom loved it, so I might have to watch it. I was going to show it for a movie program at the library, but it was mostly subtitles. So, and I had most people that attended my program were seniors. And so they were like, we can't do that one. They had told me beforehand. They were like, because we like to read the subtitles, and they're like, we can't see it. We all can't sit in the front row. And I was like, that's fair. Because some of them were like, well, I'd have to sit in the back and then I can't see it. And I was like, I didn't even think of that. So that is fine with me. So I haven't watched it. Lee, should we watch it as a Discord movie?
I have zero interest.
Okay, well, Liz and I were gonna watch. We'll do a Discord watch party for Shape of Water. And Amy says, yes, to me, Tremors is a creature feature. Amazing. I will be watching Tremors. Stina, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. Hello, everyone. I'll be working on building renovations, expansion design. Nice. That is a craft and a half. Good luck with that. That gives me anxiety depending on the project. Amy says, ignore the double to me. Sorry, no worries. I said Nikki last time, but I want to say somebody else. She comes to Cats. Does she come to your morning momentum? And she goes by a different name.
Oh, I don't know then.
Allie? Let me know if you're not Nikki. Let me know if you're not Nikki, and want to be called a different name. For some reason, I thought you were on a different live, and Kat called you a different name, but it could be wrong. I could be wrong.
We're very spoiled when Kat knows all that information.
I know. And then I'll get used to it, and I'm like, who is this person? I know them, but I know them that I don't know. You know. Hello, Blake. Oh, I can't even say my own name. Hello, Blake. In chat, I will be working on a project and reading Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas on page 338. And Mass, I am a hot mess tonight. Ignore me. Pearl says hi to friends, because I'm going to tongue twister all over that. My mind is working faster than my mouth. Storm said, I would consider Tremors a creature feature or a killer animal type movie. I mean, giant worms, LOL. Alligator from 1980. Did you really? He's sitting here staring at me like I wish I could just flip the camera and show you guys. This is literally my every day at work. Like, I work from home, so I'm sitting at this desk, and he is taller than my desk. So I just see him staring at me. He sits like right over here, and he just looks at me. He's like, I want something, and he doesn't. Drives me crazy. But Lake Placid from 1999 are two of my favorites. I am so glad you didn't. I've never seen any of those.
Oh, you should. Betty White? Oh my gosh. Yes. She made the movie.
And speaking of Betty White, I finally, because I know one of your prompts is to listen to an audiobook, and I hate audiobooks, but I found this today, and I was like,
and that crossovers with the nonfiction for you.
Yes, I'm covering all the bases.
Do you want to hear my Betty White sidebar story?
Only if it's good. Please don't destroy her for me.
No, absolutely not. No, it's really funny. So I went, not that funny. Slightly funny, I guess. I went to Vegas a couple of years ago with my husband. He had never been. We went. I love to gamble only in Vegas and only the quarter slots. And I'm not allowed to gamble anywhere outside. I just like to put the quarters in and push the buttons. Like, I'm very childlike in the gambling world. Anyway, but my whole strategy with gambling in these like casinos in Vegas is I gamble the cute slots. They make me money. So one day I just we were there for just a couple of days. We don't go, if we go to Vegas, we do not go long. You cannot go long to Vegas unless you've got other things to do, because you're just in a trouble mess. But I sat down at the Betty White storybook slots, and she's like in this like storybook world, and she's reading you a story. It's a wild slot. So I'm just like, this is perfect. It's Betty White. It's so cute. Homegirl Betty White won me $90. I won $90.
Very nice.
I know, right?
Never heard of that at all. And I, listen, since the time I was 6 years old, have been a member of Betty White's fan club, the Bet's Pets. I had the card and everything. So I don't know how I missed that, but I might have to go to Vegas now just to find that.
I'm sure we were in old Vegas, and I was at I call it the Golden Nugget, the Golden Nugget. But I just randomly sat down and won big at the Golden. I won big at the Golden Nugget playing Betty White slots. And I don't understand why it was like a storybook. There was no connection to Betty White telling stories, as far as I know. Like, the other ones were themed, like Big Bang Theory. I sat down at some lobster one because it was cute. It had like dancing lobsters. That was cold. Didn't do anything. But the Betty White slot with the weirdo storybook theme, hot money. Storm says more on the cheesy but fun side. Sharktopus.
It's fun.
I've seen Sharknado.
Yes, I have too. 1, 2, and 3.
Yep. I do like, oh wait, I don't know if I've seen 3, but I've definitely seen 1 and 2. Definitely like a Sharknado. Jill says that's hilarious. The ghost smoking is funny. Yes. I should probably check these before it's fine. And Pearl says, yes, I talked about the McDonald's migraine meds. I know the science. Yeah, there's a whole science about the caffeine and the salts and the whole concoction. Definitely look it up if you're a migraine sufferer. I am not a doctor, but any little tip when you have a migraine headache helps. So check it out next time you have a headache. IP says, thanks for the McDonald's migraine tip. You're welcome. I'm full of tips tonight, apparently. Amy says, never heard about the migraine McDonald's thing before. Now you have, and hopefully maybe that'll work for you. I can't guarantee all the time, but it's worth trying. And who doesn't love a good crisp Diet Coke from McDonald's or a hot French fry? Can't go wrong. Alicia said, I think I have the blue one from Diamond Art Club. Ooh, yeah, I love I think it's the blue pen, right?
That'd be a pretty one too.
Yeah, and I really want to twist and pick, because you can load the wax in the pen, and then you just twist it when you want more wax.
Oh.
But they sell these at the Hobby Lobby for, I was there today, what was $6? You get a pen, you get wax, you get and then you get another like multi-placer on the other. It is worth the hype. I love these pens. They also come, if you get a kit from Diamond Art Club, they come in the kits. They'll come with a pen. So you can get them, but every once in a while I just toss them, because I do have kits like in reserve that I can get them from, because they'll get dirty. And I don't want to like play with like running water or anything with them. But yeah, highly recommend. If you don't want to buy a Diamond Art Club kit, you can get these from Hobby Lobby. I do want to try one of their like these, like they have these, but like with this technology, but they're always sold out. So I never can like pick one up. So, but somebody said Walmart might have them, because now Walmart and Diamond Art Club have a partnership. So, and I think Alicia does a lot of diamond art painting. So Alicia, come join our diamond art cult. I have 2 members. You can join us if you want.
I do feel like the multi-placer on this pink one is like wider than on this one.
Like this one?
Yeah, but like the spot where you would like load them on seems thinner on this one than on this one. It seems like it's wider, because this one wasn't working as well for me. And now I'm like looking and I'm like, oh yeah, that might be why.
Yeah, that's probably why. It is. I have similar. This one is similar. And I know we have the same one, the green one, because I told you that was the one I got. So I know that one's the same.
Yeah. But I noticed that like when I first tried to do it with this one, I'm like, oh, they're like not like just laying in there. I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's a difference. Is like this, you could put more, but this one just seemed like wider, and they weren't just like going down nicer. So I don't know.
And I will say, like, this has been really like this end. If you can kind of see the like metal part, I like those. But I've noticed that like a metal tip like this like the bigger one is nicer for my square drills. In case anybody is wondering, I prefer round, but I have heard from multiple people that if I get good quality square kits, that they're okay to do, and you'll like them better. I don't know. So enough on my diamonds, unless anybody actually wants me to talk about diamond art painting, because I could talk about that in books all day long. IP asks about their channel, and then Pearl says, I think she's talking about the McCure, the McDonald's McCure. And then Angela says, I finished The Friendship Club by Robin Carr, and now I'm reading The Wrong Way Home. Amazing.
Love that book.
Everybody's finishing. I love it. And then IP says it talks about that. I think we answer it later. Angela, was the book good? Let us know. It might be. I don't know which channel or which video. Someone would have to watch them to hear all where and when I said it. Just Google it. I know that there's been multiple things with it. So like articles and science, people are now like studying it and stuff like that too. IP says, I always go for a coffee when I get a migraine. Google it says the temporary cure is good because of the caffeine, sugar, and sodium content helps out. Good to know when I need an excuse to DoorDash McD. You're welcome, and I fully support this. So good job. I'm glad. Yeah, because coffee only does so much, but I really think that this helps a lot more. Amy says, yay to Angela. Amy says, got to page 50 plus, took the dogs outside. Nice. Raven says, hi, continuing the hiding place. Nice. Hello. Jill got to page 43. Anita got to 86%. On FaceTime with my daughter who's sewing, and I am starting the Dollar Tree gem bookmark I talked about. Nice. Everybody's crafting tonight. Anita says, I love it so far. It's close to 5 stars. Amazing. That's the Alex Erickson's yoga cat one. I don't know what the like tagline is of like what type it is, but I know it's got a cat on the cover and it's yoga. Angela says, thanks to Amy. And Alicia says, long story short, water connection broke, flooded the bathroom and into the carpet of the library. So the floor needs to be replaced as well as all bookcases because particle board. And I only lost 12 books total. Okay.
That's not bad at all.
Right.
All the damage you had, that's not bad.
So it's not great, like in general, but for all of the stuff that you like, I know you have tons of bookshelves. So in all, 12 books is an easier replacement than like, half your library. So that is, I guess, maybe part of the silver lining. So, and maybe you can design the new library to look like what you really want. So, but that is not a fun, a situation to have. And it got to page 37. Nice. Alicia says, now we are really rebuilding with tile floors and wood bookcases.
And be beautiful.
Nice.
It'll be, I can't wait to see it. And tile floors are great to clean and easy to use. So I support this. Not that you care, but I support that. Pearl says the scarf is a gift for one of my YouTube friends. Nice.
Sweet.
Kristen said, I started my thank you cards for the end of year gifts for my coworkers at school. That's so sweet. I love that. Anita says they are steamed usually with wildflowers or animals, and there's a garden themes. And Joanna Bassford, I think, has a gift, but she calls it inky drawings. She's super talented, so she's just being modest. Themed, not themed. We got you. I pulled it together after I said it out of my mouth, so we're good. Pearl is headed to bed with my book. Thanks for the sprint. Have a good night. Thanks, Pearl. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining us. I know you had a long day with your sprints as well, so thank you. Alicia says yes. It's Allie. That's what I thought. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Alicia. I knew it was some live stream that I saw. Okay, good. Thank you, Alicia. IP says muffins turned out good, so did dinner, and I didn't read yet. But it doesn't, like, you got muffins made. Like, that's a whole different level of productivity in the evening. So good job. Amy says, glad the muffins turned out good, to IP. And Anita says, my husband and I love Sharknado.
Good.
Love a good cheesy movie. IP says, yes. Thanks, Amy. I wasn't sure because I was using a boxed mix.
I love blueberry.
What?
I love blueberry muffins.
Me too. It doesn't matter. Boxed mix. I don't even care if they're like that fake blueberry taste. I still love a blueberry muffin. Like, a good blueberry muffin is hard to beat, but like with a lemon blueberry I love blueberry. Alicia says, yeah, I diamond paint once my library is back together. I have a 22-inch by 28-inch witch's brew one I need to finish. Ooh. Can you send me a picture? I want to see. I mean, it's probably packed away, which is totally fine, but I want to see. I'm interested. Cool. But yes, you should craft with us. Anita says, congratulations to everyone finished a book or craft tonight. I apologize. I'm using text to speech because it's easier for me. No worries. I feel like I'm not being grammatically correct tonight. I'm a little tired. Don't worry about it. I text to speech all the time, and I'm like, sometimes it's more work to text to speech for me than it is to just type it out, because I'm like, I have to go back and correct myself, and I'm just like, the level of effort. I'm like, no, it's not easier. So I get it. Alicia says, I'm switching to laptop and moving to my bedroom. Kids are going to sleep in the living room since they can't go to their bedrooms because the tile can't be touched. Ooh, okay. Hopefully soon it'll settle down. I may have it in my Discord if you are there. No, but I will join.
Yeah, I didn't even know you had a Discord, Alicia. Oh my goodness.
Pop it in your Discord. And Angela said, I give the book 3.5 stars. Trigger warning for domestic abuse, emotional abuse, and gaslighting and stalking. Oh, that's hefty.
Okay. Oh, the Witch's Brew is really pretty.
Stop it. I want to see. Okay. I'm gonna have to wait though, because my phone is currently hovering above me, echoing like a beacon. So let's do one more quick sprint to get a little bit more done. Sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Let's do 30 minutes or 20 minutes. You guys pick.
You pick, Lee.
30.
Let's do it. 30 minutes. So I will see you guys back at 8:42 my time. So whatever time that is for you. Okay. Happy crafting. You guys are loud.
Mark is doing dishes.
God, that was a fast half hour. Was it not?
I was in the zone. I don't know.
Because I was like, oh, I have plenty of time. So yeah. So
I felt like I got nothing done on that one.
Right? I started my orange. I'm working on this is gonna go on my mantle this summer. So what's this?
That's so pretty.
I like that. Very summery.
Yeah, and so I got a couple different ones from Michael's to kind of go with it. So we're gonna have more themed decor, which I like. That's another reason why I really like doing these now, because I feel accomplished that I like. It's not just sitting in a book, or because I do like when I colored, I would just have it sit in the like the coloring book. And so these, when they're done, like I can choose to especially if they're on their own canvas, I can choose to frame them. Oh no. I'll have to put that drill down in a minute. Sorry. I can frame them, or I can do, things with them, and they're not just sitting if I don't want them to. So it's a nice, different change of pace from other crafts that I've had. So yeah.
I want to jump in real quick and show Alicia's Harry Potter diamond painting.
Yeah. Can you?
Oh. Holy cow. Alicia, how long did that take you?
Yeah, did she finish with it?
That definitely looks finished.
Yeah, it probably is if she put it on Discord.
Yeah.
Put this on there. That's amazing. Was that one hard to do? Because that one is still available on the website. So if you want it, it was still available. Or you can, I think it's currently sold out, but you can mark it to get notified when it comes back in stock if they restock it. But let me know. That's amazing. Liz, what did you get up to?
Well, I got distracted by looking up that Betty White machine, the slot machine, and it turns out there is a storybook one, which is the one you saw, and there's also a Tall Tales one. So now I'm on a mission. And then I popped to eBay to see if it was a whole thing. But then I decided to do something for my journal. I colored my savings tracker for a trip to Boston. So
fun.
Yeah.
Lee, what did you end up doing?
I'm also going to show this one too.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that one's pretty too. Is that one a Diamond Art Club?
Those colors are so pretty.
Can you see on the top? Does it say?
Do what makes you sparkle?
What is it?
Do what makes you sparkle, Diamond Art Club. Yes. Yep.
Those colors are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Those are. And the good thing with the Diamond Art Club, they label them very clearly. So if you do see them in the wild, done, you can tell that they're Diamond Art Club because it says it across the top usually. Unless you take alcohol and rub it off. Because that's what I'm on these Facebook groups. That's the only reason I use Facebook. These people that just give me all kinds of tips between these lifelines. There's now a group for lifelines. There's Diamond Art Club groups. There's Book of the Month groups. All of my vices I have Facebook groups for. But they were saying that if you don't want the let me see if I can find something. If you don't want if you want to frame it and not want to cut it out, the keys on these, you can just use rubbing alcohol. And if you scrub, I had to I just wanted to see if it worked. And if you scrub it with rubbing alcohol, they lift up. So you don't necessarily have to I've framed these before and I've had to cut them out. But you could really just scrub the stuff off and then you don't have to cut them. You can frame with this on it. So just another little tip if anybody's so I just got working on this citrus and I am distracted because in this this silly ambiance video that we had, there's a crow flying from the window. So every time the crow flies by the window, I'm what's going on over here? Sorry, let me close out that. Okay, it's better. So let's see what friends in the chat got up to, and then we will wrap up and go from there. Anita finished her book, And I'm going to say good night. I hope everyone had a wonderful rest of your week. And I will hopefully see you all soon. Be safe. You too. I'm going to just clap for everybody who has finished a book tonight. There's been so many crafts finished, books finished. It's been amazing. You guys have all been really, really productive. Annie said, I was looking at some Halloween doodle art on YouTube when a tiny spider dropped down right from in front of my screen. How festive. You are living a spooktacular Summerween life. I love it. Have you read that book called Cackle by Rachel Harrison?
I've seen it. I haven't read it yet.
Okay. I am a hit or miss with Rachel Harrison. That's a whole different tangent. But that book, there's a lot of spiders, and that made me think of it. Like the witch in the book is friendly with spiders, so there's just like spiders everywhere. So tip if you don't like spiders, probably not want to read that book.
Is she the one who wrote was it Hyde? It takes place in an amusement park.
No, that's Jennifer Hillier. Jennifer Hillier, I think.
Okay.
That's Wonderland. That takes place.
Oh,
no, this one, I thought it was Hyde, but maybe I'm wrong.
There is a book called Hyde. Now I'm going to look it up. I'll message you. But I can't do it because I got 12 different screens.
White.
That's who it is. Okay, thank you. Okay.
And I need to message somebody. There was somebody on my YouTube comments, like on the community post that asked for middle grade spooky books. And Kirsten White, she does a series of like these two children that go and visit their like aunts, and their aunts are spooky, like the aunt's a witch or a vampire or something. And so there's a campfire one, and like at a haunted amusement park, and it's good. So you might want to check that one out, Lee.
If they can find the Creepover series, that's awesome for middle grade.
So scary.
Write that down.
Yeah.
So scary.
It's scary.
I mean, I thought a few of this. On the back, I can actually show you. I think I have one here. Yeah. So on the back, they have like it's called a creep meter. So it'll tell you like what level of scary it is.
I need that.
They're like those. Yeah. They're good stories.
Because I just read the first Goosebumps book, because I was a kid that was too scared for Goosebumps, but like wanted to be cool and like collect the Goosebumps and say I liked Goosebumps, but was too scared to actually read them. I read the first one, Welcome to Dead House. It was there was a part and I was like, it's a little spooky for a child, like for a kid to read. I would have been terrified.
Yeah.
Like these people were like melting or something, and I was just like, ooh, I don't like that. Anyway. But I'm gonna have to look that series up because I love a good spookometer on the back. That's amazing. They should do that for spice rating romance. Yeah. And then on the bottom, just have like a little fine print that says this might be subjective. But this is our rating system. It would help some people for sure. Angela says congratulations on the finish. Amy got to page 75, and congratulations to Anita. Absolutely. Stina made some good progress on the layout. Pretty sure we cannot afford this project. Yeah, I understand that completely. Yeah. Ooh. It's like when I go, this is not the same, but like I feel like that when I go through IKEA and I'm like, oh, I want this kitchen and like this layout. And I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I'm building this kitchen and I can't even no. Even in IKEA, I'm like, I can't do this. Oh wait, sorry, I pulled it up and didn't read it. She got to page 57 of Shipper. Nice. Kristen made it to 40% of the missing half by Ashley Flowers. Let me know if you're liking that one, Kristen. That one's on my list. I've never read an Ashley Flowers, but I think she's got 2 out, so let me know. Amy says, oh, that's a gorgeous Harry Potter diamond art. I know,
I thought so too.
Cackle was fantastic. Okay, so Kristen endorses Cackle.
Nice.
I do like Rachel Harrison. Amy says, good night, everyone. Thanks for hosting Crafty and Reading Sprints, Blake, Liz, and Lee. You're welcome. Thanks for joining us. And Stina says, hi with Kristen White. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
And Kristen says, I still have to read So Thirsty. Me too. I haven't. Wait. That's when I did read it, and it was good. I really liked it. There was the vampire.
The titles just sound scary. I'm like, Oh, creepy.
But they're not that they're not. They have like scary titles, and the ones I've read, I can't say all of them. They're like they could be scary, but they're not. Do you know what I mean? Like they just have those like they have atmosphere and like good characters, and they're spooky and kind of creepy, but I wouldn't call them scary, if that makes any sense. So Annie says, I like the Creepover series. I read most of them. See, I'm missing out. Oh, whoop. Jill says, good night, everyone. Thanks for hosting. Thank you, Jill. IP says, thank you, Blake, Liz, and Lee. Blake, too, for hosting the fun sprints. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone, and wait to go with all the books and the projects. Yeah. And thanks for sprints, ladies. Thank you. And I want to do, I told you that I would do a reaction. Let me see. I always hate doing this on the spot.
You promised a rave at the end. We'll take fireworks.
I don't want a rave. I want a firework.
Okay.
See, rave just makes me want to like raise and then I'm just like, oh, I'm showing my age. But let's see. I can show the rest of the, so there's balloons, which are fine. I don't understand this situation. I think that's unnecessary. I have never used this one. Have you?
I never even saw that one before.
You never seen this one?
No.
Next time you say something sassy, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
And then confetti. Nice. And then this is the rave. Yeah. It's just, I feel like I'm in the Matrix or playing some kind of weird laser tag. I don't know. Kristen, or sorry. Anita. Angela says, thanks for the sprints. Good night, Angela. Annie says, good night and thanks. You're welcome. Thank you for sprints and motivation. Good night, everyone. Good night, and you're welcome. Thanks for joining us. So I'm going to end the comments here. So thank you all in the chat for hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully you got some great productivity done, some great diamond, whatever craft you did. I said diamond painting. I'm wanting the whole world to convert to diamond painting, clearly one person at a time. But so I hope everybody, we're going to do this on, what's the date? The 23rd, I believe, is the other craft sprint for this month. I'm really bad with, I have so many, hold on. Hold, please. I just have it written down. Craft sprints is the 23rd. So of this month. So it'll be me and Liz and maybe a guest, and then Blake too, the swinging camera that is that IP named. And then Lee will be on lovely vacation somewhere. So we will hold down the fort without her. But we'll do more craft sprints in July, so you can join us then.
Yes.
So with that, anybody have anything fun coming up this week that they are wanting to share? Or you don't have to, but just in case.
This was the highlight of my week. No, I don't have anything else.
Lee, you're sucking up to me, which I don't know why.
Keep doing it, though.
What?
She's like, keep doing it, though.
You know. I don't even get me started on my hearts. I can't do them. And
tomorrow is the 10th of the month. It's National Egg Roll Day as well as Iced Tea Day.
Ooh. Yep. You'll be participating in all the good holidays. I saw your list. You got a good list of good, creative. And did you know Donut Day had already passed?
I did, but you can celebrate it throughout the month anytime you want.
It's true. It's like my birthday.
My coworker realized Olive Day was on the 1st, but she decided not knowing about it is an excuse. She's going to celebrate on Friday.
Yeah, do what you want. Oh, she's going to get the olive topping on her bagel?
This is exactly the girl I'm talking about. Yes. So today, the one other girl, tomorrow's her last day. So today they had their official last olive bagels together.
Well, I'm gonna pour out one for her. I'm gonna pour out one olive bagel for her. R.I.P. No, it's fine. She's not dead. She's just moving on.
She's in Pennsylvania. She'll be working in Pennsylvania, and because she knows how much I loved my tea time with Liz, she invited me to go to Tillyman's Tea House in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's fun.
That is fun.
Yeah. So that's how I'll go visit her when she's
Yeah. When we do a retreat, we're gonna go to the London Tea Room, which is a tea house.
I like how you said when.
Because we're making it because Liz wants to do it too.
Yeah.
I'm kidnapping both of you. And this is live, so the whole world is my witness. I'm kidnapping both of you. Christy finished our bookmark. Yay!
Love that.
And IP says, good going, Christy. Hope you feel better. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And Blake, what was the sealer you mentioned the other day that you use? Where do you get it? I got it off Amazon. You
had to ask her a diamond painting question, didn't you?
I taught my nephew, my husband taught my nephew how to stick out his tongue. He's a little over a year. And so that's now like what they do on FaceTime together. So that's what makes me think of that. It's just this one, Christy. I can send you a link or something if you need it. But yeah, I just get the one that has the sealer on the top that like you can use it to like rub you like squirt the glue and then you just like rub it. And with this is the easiest, less maintenance, less mess. I use the Mod Podge glue, and I gotta whisper because my husband can't hear. He just got home. It got all over the table that I was using. Like and it like has a film. I gotta like figure out how to clean it, but he doesn't know. And it's a nice wood table. He's not gonna watch the sprint, so he won't know. But I gotta figure out how to clean that. So I don't recommend
tablecloth.
There you go.
I even put like a plastic thing down, but I didn't do the whole table, and it sprayed like the radius of the splash zone was larger than I anticipated.
No, I mean hide it with a tablecloth.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is like a coffee table.
Oh.
Yeah. I gotta get like some soap and water or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some Dawn. Dawn can clean oil spills. Is it Dawn? Yes. Yeah. They can clean Mod Podge off.
They can clean ducks that were in oil spills. So I think that
yes. They can clean It's in the basement. No way to know. It's fine. Okay. And Christy says yes and LOL. She's just laughing at me. At my antics. So with that, it's 9:00. Let's end it here. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Liz and Lee. I hope I didn't scar anybody with my new craft setup. I think everybody had fun. So I will continue with this. Christy says good luck. Thank you. I will continue with this arm of this contraption setup. So and with that, I will see you all later. Thank you all and have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys.
Bye.